Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful Saturday. We've been having a lot of rain, and the yard is still in a mess. This is Susan, and welcome to my channel. Those of you that are just viewing for the first time, welcome back, my family. Those of you that have always been faithful, my lifetime family. And those of you that have just subscribed, welcome. I am actually going to be doing possibly 2 or 3 segments. And the reason why I'm going to do that, I'm just going to walk around the garden. I've made my mind up. I'm just going to show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly this time round with our garden tour. I have not been in, believe it or not, I have not been in one particular section of my garden. And it's been a while just because of the constant rain. I've been totally busy and I have no idea what we're going to see. So I'm going to take you along with me so you can see sometimes what we're faced with when we go out in the garden, and especially when it's a hot mess. It is a hot mess. For me, it is. Some of you may not think so, but it is a hot mess. There are probably things all over the place, leaves falling, grass tall, the whole 9 yards. But I'm going to show you my front porch. I already see that there is damage from the rain with one of my plants on my front porch, and no telling what we're going to see happening in the other parts of the garden. But at least you guys will see what is what, where we are now. And once everything get all cleaned up and stuff, hopefully we'll be able to do another tour. Alert, however, if you all have been watching the weather channel, we are on the radar, and we're watching vigilantly. There is a potential track for hurricane to come our way. We're in the Caribbean. This is the Cayman Islands. And so we're undecisive as to what next week will bring. And so when we do these segments, just bear in mind these segments are from today of the garden. And then once we are, whether we go through the hurricane or whether we are spared with God's mercy, we will pick back up from there. And I'm praying, and I need you all to pray with us that we are going to be saved from it, and nothing comes our way. But whatever God wants, we just have to deal with it, roll up our sleeves, get back on track, do what we have to do. And so I ask that you all pray for us, all of us that's in the track of that storm and hurricane in the Caribbean area at this time. And I want to thank you all for always being so faithful, always watching my channel. And what I would love for you all to do, those of you that are watching for the first time or constantly watching me, have not subscribed as yet. If you check, I have about 387 around there subscribers at this time. I do encourage you, those of you that are watching for the first time, those of you that have been watching, have not subscribed yet, I encourage you to motivate me. And let's see how quickly we can build my subscription up to, say, another 100, say round about 500. Let's aim for 5, and let's see how we do. Let's see how quickly we can get there. I encourage you, that would be your challenge, to see how quickly we can get there. All right, so keep me happy. Let me see how many more of you are truly watching my channel, have not subscribed, and have decided to subscribe. I don't want to force anyone, by no means. I just do this because it really encouraged me and let me know when people from different parts of the world are a part of my family on this channel and are watching and learning and being a part of the experience of being in the garden, and sharing your love for your gardening as well. So just know that I am just inspired just as much as I inspire you. All right, so thank you guys. Let me just turn the camera around, show you the porch area, the plants that's on the porch, and then I'll take you around the side garden, which we call the tropical garden, and that will be our first segment for this video. Okay, so I have there, my neighbor's cats are always coming and laying here, and anytime it rains they tend to just come and they really make a mess of my cushions. So I've tilted, you can see if I bring you in a little closer, see how they mess it up. And so now I've gotten a bit frustrated with it, so I just tilt the cushions up like this to kind of prevent them from laying on my cushions. They can lay on the chair if they want or on the porch somewhere, but just, you know, not mess up my cushions. So this is the Hoya, and it's put out new leaves. It's doing pretty well. Some of my succulents are not too liking it. You can see that there's a few there, but otherwise it's doing good. It's doing really nice. Yeah, beautiful. The Dendrobium has put up quite a lot of new growth, as you can see. Just haven't put any spikes out for flowers. These are Luscious Normal. Some of the sun, of course, sun that comes in on the porch tends to burn the leaves, and the heat when it's not raining. So those are still like that. I have not cut them off. I just thought I would leave it. They've been through a lot of stress. I just thought I'd leave it. And then this is constantly multiplying and looking beautiful. Love the leaves. This one, of course, love the vibrancy of the red. And then we have these that we did of late. These are the last change on the porch. These are not doing too bad. The rain has been getting on these as well. I've discovered that this particular plant does not like much water at all. So does Sansevierias and stuff. They don't like too much water. And look guys, the leaf has gotten really big. I've posted on my Instagram page. If you guys have not visited my Instagram page, I encourage you to go there, because I sometimes post stuff on there that I don't necessarily video all the time or put in detail. And so you may see some of my DIYs and creative things I've done, or how things are doing in terms of bloom and how great they look. So this is definitely coming up. I'm still watching that little thing down there. I'm not sure. That may not be nothing, but I'm hoping that's another leaf or stem coming up there. We'll see. But yeah, this is looking great, guys. And then this is where the drama happens. Of course, the rain keep coming and beating in, and the water, it gets saturated in here. So this plant did not do so well. See, it's just rotted away. I'm saddened to see that, but this is what happens sometimes, guys. And I didn't catch it, I didn't spot it until yesterday. I looked at it carefully when I was working from home and realized that's what has happened. Yeah, sad, but it happens. Everything else is looking great, guys. I'm going to now I'll take you on that on another segment that's on the other side, the desert side. But I'm going to, these are some plants that I wanted to plant out, but I'm not going to get to it today. I have some other orchids I want to mount or plant in pots. So that's basically what's going to happen. Today, if I do get the chance, if the rain allows, I'm just gonna take you over here so you can see. You see how everything is all grown up, guys? The grass is a mess. Yep, we haven't had any chance. The gardeners came, they had to leave. The rain was just so much, and they didn't get a break to do anything. They were supposed to come out this week, and it's just been raining, raining, raining. So I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for the rain. I'm just, you know, I'm not one to walk in grass. I don't like it because I don't like snakes at all. And sometimes they come out when it rains. So bear with me, guys, as I walk through here carefully. So this is the tropical garden. For those of you that don't know, haven't seen it before, this is my side garden that I call passionately my tropical garden. It is looking very lush from here, from what I can see. Things are growing, but then I'm not sure what's going to happen. And as you can see, there's a lot of pruning, a lot of work to be done there. But before I go in, let me not skip this section. This has been one of the newest things that we have done recently, was to plant this centerpiece here. And the plant is doing beautiful. And as I said in my last video, I was going to fix this up, but again, never got around to it because of busyness and the rain. I can't tell you how much it's been. It's been raining. Some of my fruit trees I'm very concerned about because they don't like a lot of water, and then water settles, and it's just, you know, challenges that we face. So yeah, but the plants look beautiful. They look lush. Look how green and lush this looks. If you remember in my last video, it was looking stressed because it went through a lot of shock, and I had to really prune it back hard. But it's looking good, guys. Again, these are being faced with a lot of rain, and so I don't think they like it. But because they're out here in more sun, they may bounce back. I'm not sure, but we'll watch that and see. But these are not doing too bad considering. But let's get back over here. Try my best not to make this video too long, but when I'm pointing out specific details as we go through the tour, these are some of the things that happens, is that it does seem quite long, and I do try my best to show you as much as possible, you know, so that you enjoy what's happening in the garden. So here we are. Up there is a mess. Of course, I've lost a few plants that need cleaning out. These are beautiful. I just need to trim back. My bromeliads. My palm as the entrance is looking good. And now I'm gonna walk in here and show you what's happening. So you can see that it's quite lush. We've got flowers on the ground, and we've got beautiful, beautiful blooms going on there. Looks great, guys. It is lush. Can't even see my statue in the back, my bunny in the back there. It's just peeking through there. Yep. So that's how much it has grown, guys. It has grown a lot in here. I really need to come in and prune back quite a bit. We got flowers, and we've got, look at the lantern hibiscus. Is that beautiful? Look at the amount of flower spikes on there. Really nice. Really, really nice. Love that. I'm gonna go in a little closer so you guys can appreciate it. Let me go a little closer. Look at that. It's beautiful. It just hangs like that. Gorgeous. My shy girl, she's holding up. So guys, all this sort of stuff we'll have to, like, I'll have to come and take her and put her down low. If a storm or hurricane is coming, we have to come around the garden and take down and put away small items. My pots, unfortunately, will have to stay out and hope and pray that all goes well. It's just too much to be able to put away in a safe space in my home. I don't have sufficient space to put all of my pots out of the elements. So those are some of the things that we are faced with when dealing with hurricane season. It's not a pleasant time of the year. We go through 6 months of it here in the Caribbean, and we're always watchful from June all the way down to November. So that's kind of where we are. This has grown up a whole lot, guys. I mean, the statue is like literally hidden. But it's beautiful. It's still beautiful. Look how gorgeous that is now growing out of the pot. You can't even see the pot that it is in. Let me try and go to the side here. Hopefully you can kind of see the pot. There it is. That's how lush everything has grown in this area. It is just beautiful. Even to my ferns, my foxtail ferns are growing nice. I'm gonna have to probably just switch this around so that this side will get some more sun and grow a little differently, more tapered. But that one's doing great. I'll just zoom in so you can see. That's doing beautiful. Love the shape. Love the shape. Over here we have a few potted plants. This one's actually grown pretty while. These are the flowers that it put on. I'm not sure the name of this plant. I just saw it at the nursery one day. I was there, saw the flowers, I fell in love with it and just brought it home. So you can see from the leaves, we've got things dropping. It's pretty messy. This side, I'm so far pleased with what I'm seeing. There's not too much, not overly messy, but it is messy. So we've got our firecracker. We call this a firecracker bush, but it's a shrub and it grows just like that. So it's putting out some flowers. My plants along here are looking good. Look at this, guys. Wow. I can't even see my fountain. I hardly ever see my fountain. It's like, whoa. The rain, let me tell you, rain does wonders for your plants. It's like miracle juice. Those chickens are my issue lately, but they too like the garden, so what can I do? Look at these flowers, guys. Beautiful. 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 I'm just walking around and showing you guys. This is my fountain. You can see better from this side. Just take it around here a little bit like this, so you can see how much this has grown up on this side. And it's beautiful, guys. You can hear from my voice, I'm just loving this. It's so peaceful right now this morning. It is now 7:14 in the morning, and I'm out here on a Saturday. As you can tell, I'm excited to see and be in the garden. I just love, even if it's just to come out and walk around. See, guys, see how grown this is? I'm gonna try not to zoom in so you can see this area here. You could actually see my statue quite clearly, and my fountain, and now look at it. You can't see anything. Amazing, amazing what some rain does for your garden. Everything is all grown and need cleaning up. My succulents aren't doing too well, but because they don't tend to like water. And we got, there's a plane flying over. And here we got a beautiful bloom, guys. Look at that, it's beautiful. That's my hand, and that's it beside my hand. It's gorgeous. I have to send this as a separate video to a friend of mine. She was wondering how it would look when it's all grown. These are bulbs, and they just come up. They're turmeric plants, and they come up and they just put out these beautiful, beautiful flowers. Gorgeous. This one's not doing too well. It doesn't like the rain. Yeah, it's getting too much water. So these are the ugly and the bad. These are things that happen, guys, in the garden when you have so much water, so much rain, and the plants just do not like it. They get all the spotting, and they get all of the weeds and everything. So this is where maintenance in the garden is so key. Unfortunately, that's not happening this go round the way we would love it, but we make do with what we can and cannot do. So I've lost this plant, and I hope I can still rescue maybe this piece, because I so loved the flower that it had on it, and I can hardly find this anymore here in the Cayman Islands. I've been looking for it in the nurseries, and I'm not seeing it in the nurseries. I have a peach color one that I just bought, but not this yellow one. Hopefully I'll be able to rescue that. Now, this is looking a hot mess. That's looking a hot mess. Oh my, this is drooping down. It should be upright like that, and that needs trimming badly and staking properly. It should look like that, even though this is overgrown and need trimming as well. And I can see the cats turned over my pot with my statue. I'm gonna have to, Mr. Esquire, I need to fix him up. And oh dear, I tell you, these are things I'm faced with, guys. These are things I'm faced with. See my statue there? Yeah. So guys, this is the tropical garden as it is now. I can feel the mosquitoes already coming out. That's another challenge we have. When it rains, mosquitoes hatch their eggs, and they come out with a vengeance. They just come out, and they believe they own the place as well, you know? You gotta make a joke out of, serious situations. But this is my beautiful tropical garden. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll take you back through this way so you can see when I'm walking through here, lush and gorgeous it is. Leading back through this way. Just give you a visual tour. this way. And then I'll just take you all in my next segment, which will be the other side of my front yard of my desert garden. Okay guys, so we'll pick up on our second segment of our garden tour as it is. Goodbye for now. We'll see you in the next one.